A Brachiosaurus adventure in the Enchanted Forest. In the first light of dawn, a young Brachiosaurus named Benny cracked through the shell of his egg. His wide eyes took in the vast, prehistoric world around him, a lush landscape that stretched beyond the horizon, filled with the calls of distant creatures. Benny soon met his towering family, a gentle group of herbivores. They introduced him to the diet of their kind, guiding him to feast on the verdant leaves that adorned the tallest trees, a banquet set high above the ground. However, Benny quickly encountered a challenge. Despite his eager attempts, the young dinosaur found himself unable to reach the succulent leaves, his neck too short and his legs too small. This realization marked the beginning of his journey towards growth. It wasn't long before Benny crossed paths with Sally, a swift and agile velociraptor. She noticed Benny's struggle and teased him for his slow pace and inability to reach even the lowest branches, igniting a fire within him to overcome his obstacles. Feeling a mix of determination and frustration, Benny wandered away from his familiar surroundings. His exploration led him to a hidden valley, a paradise filled with lush and untouched vegetation. It was here that Benny's story would take a meaningful turn, guiding him towards unexpected lessons and friendships. In the hidden valley, Benny stumbled upon Oliver, an old and wise Brachiosaurus who carried an air of serenity. Oliver saw the potential in Benny and decided to share with him the secret of patience. He explained how patience was not just waiting but growing and learning in the process. Oliver emphasized the importance of a healthy diet and regular exercise for Benny to grow strong. He introduced Benny to the most nutritious leaves in the valley and guided him through stretching exercises designed to help him reach higher branches. Feeling inspired, Benny dedicated himself to following Oliver's advice. He ate the nutritious leaves and practiced the stretching exercises daily. Each day, he could feel himself getting stronger and reaching a little higher, his confidence blooming with his newfound strength. However, Benny's journey took a daunting turn when he fell into a mud pit during one of his explorations. Trapped and unable to free himself, fear and loneliness enveloped him. He cried out, hoping for a miracle amid the vast silence. The cries of despair did not go unanswered. Dinosaurs from across the valley, having heard of the young Brachiosaurus's plight, banded together to help. Their combined efforts soon had Benny out of the pit. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Benny realized the true strength of friendship and community during tough times. Feeling the earth beneath him give way, Benny found himself trapped in a deep mud pit. The fear was palpable, his cries echoing off the ancient trees. In this moment of despair, he felt truly alone, questioning if he'd ever see the light of day again. From the dense foliage, a myriad of dinosaurs emerged, drawn by Benny's distress. In an extraordinary display of unity, they worked together, their differences set aside. With combined strength, they reached into the pit, offering Benny a way out. Upon his rescue, Benny's heart swelled with gratitude. The experience illuminated the profound importance of friendship and community, especially during the darkest times. He realized no challenge was too great when faced with the support of others. Returning to his family, Benny was a changed dinosaur. Not only had he grown taller, but his spirit had matured. His family marveled at his transformation, barely recognizing the once timid Brachiosaurus who now stood before them with confidence. Sally, the velociraptor who once mocked Benny, witnessed his newfound stature and humility. Feeling remorse for her past behavior, she approached Benny, extending an olive branch of friendship. In accepting her apology, Benny demonstrated the power of forgiveness, cementing their bond. As winter cloaked the land in a blanket of snow, food became a rarity, pushing the dinosaurs to the brink of despair. Benny, with a heart as big as his stature, revealed the location of his hidden valley. This lush haven, untouched by the frost, became their salvation, offering ample vegetation to sustain them through the cold months. With spring's arrival, warmth seeped back into the land, melting away the snow and revealing the vibrant hues of renewal. The dinosaurs, their spirits lifted by the abundance of food, celebrated the end of hardship. Benny, having led them through winter's grip, found himself the subject of admiration and respect among his peers. As time passed, Benny continued to grow, not just in size, but in wisdom and strength. Standing atop the highest mountain, he gazed out over the land that had been his home and his challenge. Proud of the journey he had undertaken, he reflected on the lessons of patience, friendship, and perseverance that had shaped him. Below, a new generation of dinosaur hatchlings gazed up at Benny with wide eyes filled with wonder. They saw in him not just a giant but a beacon of guidance and hope. Eager to pass on his knowledge, Benny welcomed the opportunity to mold these young minds, ensuring the legacy of wisdom and kindness lived on. The valley, once a hidden gem, now thrived under Benny's watchful eye. As he watched over his home, a gentle giant beloved by all, he knew he had fulfilled a purpose greater than himself. The story of Benny, the Brachiosaurus who grew in stature and heart, would echo through the ages, inspiring generations to come. Benny felt a deep sense of responsibility as he looked down at the eager faces of the young hatchlings. He knew it was his turn to pass on the wisdom and lessons that had shaped his journey. With patience and enthusiasm, he began teaching them about the importance of a healthy diet, the value of exercise, and the strength found in friendships. Benny emphasized the virtue of patience, sharing his own story of growth and the challenges he overcame. As the days turned into seasons, Benny's teachings took root in the hearts of the hatchlings. He watched with pride as they grew stronger and wiser, each embodying the lessons of kindness, perseverance, and community. Standing tall over the valley, Benny became a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience. His legacy, built on the foundations of love and wisdom, promised to nurture generations of dinosaurs long into the future.